You did? What is that?
What's going on, moviegoers? If you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to Zero Productions. Blade has been delayed yet again, you guys. I have lost count. It has to be at least 3 or 4 times Blade has now been delayed. Like, I'm not even surprised at this point. And to be honest with you, I knew it wasn't going to come out and hit that November release date of next year. They're not even shooting the movie. There's like literally nothing's happening with this movie other than them writing the script. So it comes as no surprise that Blade has been delayed and been completely pulled off of Marvel Studios and Disney's release schedule, you guys. It's been pulled. It doesn't even have a release date. But they did just announce 3 brand new release dates for the year of 2028. 2028, you guys. Keep that in mind. Now, Blade has been replaced with Predator Badlands, the next and up-and-coming Predator film, you guys. I'm excited because Prey should have been released in theaters, but it was released on Hulu. Look at Alien Romulus. Killed it at the box office. Wonderful film. So I'm happy to see Predator get a theatrical release date. Super excited about that. But Blade, you guys. Delayed. What did Wesley Snipes Blade say in Deadpool and Wolverine? There's only been one Blade. There will only ever be one Blade. At this point, I'm like Deadpool. I'm looking at the camera. I'm like, he low-key might be true. Because you think about Maherhsala was casted as Blade damn near 5 years ago. 5 years ago. Now, I get it. There were some hurdles with the writer's strike, COVID. I understand. All of that stuff. But still, the fact that they are really struggling to come up with a structured story for this movie is concerning. Now, I get it. I love the fact that Marvel Studios is taking everything seriously. They don't want to put out anything that's mediocre anymore. Everything has to be on par. Everything has to be great. I love the ambition. I love it. So them taking their time with the script for Blade, making sure Maherhsala is still attached to this movie, making sure that the script is on par and everybody is happy with where the story goes. I understand. I get it. But I'm not holding my breath anymore. If this movie doesn't get released at all and Maherhsala walks, I'm not going to be mad. There's still other projects to look forward to, you guys. And hey, I know Rob Liefeld and other people, they want a legacy film for Wesley Snipes' Blade. A 4th film, an Old Man Logan style Blade movie. Absolutely. And I'm pretty sure Wesley would be down. And I'm pretty sure the script for that movie would be a lot easier, especially if it was set in its own world. There are a lot of problems when it comes to Blade set in the MCU. Because now, you don't have to just focus on Blade being in its own little world. Now you have to incorporate everything else that comes with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So writing out a structured script for that particular movie can be a little bit difficult. And especially if you're dealing with the world of the supernatural, you're dealing with vampires, you're in New York City, there are other heroes in New York City. There was none of that crap in the original Blade trilogy, so there was no worries. So writing those scripts, they were a little bit more easier. But now having it all connected into the bigger picture can be a little bit harder. And that's where fans need to understand. They need to understand that, at least that concept. It can be difficult. So, will this movie eventually get released? Sure. But I'm not holding my breath, you guys. Marvel Studios has 3 brand new release dates, untitled, for the year 2028. February 18th, 2028, November 5th, 2028, and November 10th, 2028. So maybe Blade snags one of those release dates, right? Maybe Blade starts shooting at the end of 2025, and it comes out in the year 2028, right? That's just crazy to me. 4 years, oh my God. 4 more years for Blade if it doesn't hit one of those release dates, you guys. That is just absolutely wild for me. Next year is already packed. We have 3 films. It looks like they are continuing the 3-film structure moving forward, which is a good idea. You have Captain America Brave New World coming out in March. You have Fantastic Four First Steps coming out in July, and then you have Thunderbolts, you guys, releasing May of 2025. That film arc structure is a good idea with your 2 Disney Plus shows, not your 4 Disney Plus shows. Content overload, you guys. We all know what happened at the beginning of the multiverse saga. It was just way too much going on. So the 3-film structure moving forward is smart. In 2026, we have Avengers Doomsday coming out in May, possibly a Spider-Man 4, and then a Doctor Strange 3, a Shang-Chi 2. No, I doubt Shang-Chi 2 is coming out anytime soon. Shang-Chi probably won't hit that release date. It probably will get a 2028 release date because Dustin Daniel Cretton is busy directing Spider-Man 4, and that's a whole another thing. There's no way he can direct both of those films for both of those movies to come out the next 2 to 3 years. So I think Shang-Chi 2 snags that February 2028 release date, realistically. And then one of those could be in a Black Panther 3 or even an X-Men, you guys. They're currently writing the script for X-Men and the whole reboot in the MCU. So that's a strong possibility. And they want the X-Men, I have a feeling, to show up in the MCU after Secret Wars. After the multiverse saga is completely done, we move on and we have a brand new rebooted X-Men. That's what I think will happen. And of course, Armored Wars, who knows what's happening with that. But we still have the year 2027. I mean, only Secret Wars is attached to that year that we know of so far. We're still missing 2 other films. Who knows? Spider-Man 4 could even hit a 2027 release date. Next year is jam-packed. And to film Spider-Man 4 and, an Avengers Doomsday in 1 year is ginormous. And Tom Holland's going to be extremely busy now that he's attached for Nolan's film as well in 2026. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I'm not holding my breath for any of these release dates. Marvel always does this restructured phase. When things aren't working out, they're going to delay things. They're going to restructure things. So a release date doesn't mean anything. Honestly, they don't mean nothing. But as far as Blade goes, it is what it is at this point. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised. I'm not bummed out. I'm understanding. I get it. But, I feel for Maherhsala Ali. I feel for all the actors who've been attached to this, who are no longer attached to this, like your Aaron Perry, you guys, who has now been casted as Jon Stewart in Lanterns. He was attached to, starring Blade. Or your Delroy Lindo was attached, you guys, but he's no longer attached to this. He's in, Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler's vampire movie. So I understand, but I ultimately feel for Maherhsala Ali. He's only getting older. He hasn't starred in many films since The Green Book. He was attached to this film after he won his Academy Award. And he did, I think, what was it called? The World's End or whatever on Netflix. And, he's in the brand new Jurassic World coming out next year, but I doubt it's like a lead role. I ultimately feel for him. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that, Marvel Studios and Maherhsala Ali and everybody involved in this project can really, really push out the greatest Marvel movie of all time, because this has to be the biggest delay in any Marvel film or project I've ever seen. It has to be, right? Like, there's no other film that has been delayed as many times as Blade, realistically. But push your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about Blade being, delayed indefinitely? Let me know what you guys think about, the 3 brand new release dates for the year of 2028. What films or what up-and-coming new projects do you think Marvel will announce for those release dates of 2028? Post your comments down below. Let me see you guys' full slate for 2026, 2027, and 2028. Let's go over. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching SeaWorld Productions. Peace.